That's right. You read it correctly. My cousin, Lori Vallow Daybell, was in court again this Friday for a status conference ahead of her March 31st trial for conspiracy to commit murder in the death of her fourth husband, Charles Vallow, when Judge Boreski made a groundbreaking ruling.
All right, I'm going to order that the caption of the case would both cases be State of Arizona versus Lori Daybell, formerly known as Lori Vallow.
This is a major victory for my cousin, as she's been trying to get the judge and the court to call her Daybell for quite some time. She's been filing her motions and signing her name as Lori Daybell, referring to her and her attorneys as the Daybell defense team throughout preliminary proceedings of the trial. One of the questions I get asked most, and one of the comments I get as pushback most on my channel, is why are we referring to her as Lori Vallow? Well, the state was referring to her as Lori Vallow up to this point because that is her legal name. So many people have asked me, she married Chad Daybell. Isn't her name Daybell? Well, please remember, everyone, that when Lori and Chad got married in Hawaii in November of 2019, Lori was still defrauding the Social Security Administration of payments that were supposed to go to her children, Tylee and JJ. In order for her to have her name legally changed to Daybell, she would have had to take her marriage certificate to the Social Security office in Hawaii and have her name legally changed to Daybell. But since she was defrauding the Social Security Administration at the time, I doubt that that was high on her list of priorities to go and get her name legally changed, alerting the Social Security Administration that she was now married and possibly raising suspicions about where the children were. Now that Judge Boreski has made an official ruling saying that she can be called Daybell, we're probably not going to hear the Vallow name anymore. So it's going to be Lori Daybell, formerly known as Vallow. I can only hope that we're not going to have to listen to the judge and the prosecution say that entire mouthful every single time they address her, and that they'll just dispense with the formalities and address her as Lori Daybell. Hopefully that puts an end to some of the confusion that many of you have had regarding her legal name and her legal status. Now all that remains is for us to sit through the craziness that is going to be Lori Daybell representing herself in this conspiracy to commit murder trial that begins on March 31st with jury selection. And then the prosecution has stated that they're going to take about 2 weeks to present their case. No word yet on how long the Daybell defense team is going to take to present their side. I guess we'll just have to watch and see. Subscribe and hit notifications, and I'll promise to keep you updated on all things Daybell leading up to the case.